So he will be limited to just 31 points. The Knicks have emptied out their bench to start the fourth quarter. Oh boy, here we go, Kolek. Tyler Kolek in his second year, who once played in a G League game and then later showed up and played in an NBA game. Former Marquette star, he hits a three. Miller drives and misses, so it's Clarkson, Kolek. Mohamed Diawara, who's
I'm telling you what,
been
keep
a really
an eye on
nice
him.
player.
He's going to be a good player for them.
I think he has shown some stuff in his limited time. Rookie out of Paris. So speaking of French basketball, he is another one out of France that is outstanding and has a great reputation.
He has a high motor, athletic, can block shots, rebound the basketball.
So Dillingham, Yabusele, Giddy getting some run. Miller and Williams, another turnover for the Bulls. Here comes Diawara with the Euro step, and he draws a foul. He's out there with Sohan, Clarkson, Kolek, and Jose Alvarado. Grand Theft Alvarado. The rotation play fool you tonight?
No.
Because as you know in the playoffs, it is very situational. Hey, Alvarado, you're coming in. You're going to be my defensive stopper in Game 3. Kevin Huerter, we need a three-point shooter. Detroit, you got to come in Game 4, and we might need you to come cold off the bench. You played 6 minutes all series. That's how it works in the playoffs, and all these guys are going to have to be ready.
Well, Alvarado was in the rotation when he first got here.
Yep.
I don't know why. I haven't seen a lot of him since, but I know he was in the rotation.
He started last game just because the injuries.
That's back-to-back turnovers for Rob Dillingham.
He's a little out of control, and Kolek hits another one.
It might be time to get old Matt McCall.
I want to hear it.
Listen, she don't want to see me. We don't need to do a studio session.
Are you legitimately out here saying Natasha Bedingfield does not want this smoke?
No, she don't want to see me in the studio.
She don't want this smoke in the studio?
She don't want to see me in the studio. Oh, no.
Kolek, Sohan, ball movement, missed the layup, but a foul. Bulls have gone to
bring out the best in me.
How different are the octave ranges between the two?
Bring out the best in me.
Maybe not as different as people might think.
Exactly, understood that, but she looks cool in them.
Yeah, I can respect it. That's how the stars go, man.
Well,
do you want me to put my sunglasses on for the fourth quarter?
Listen, we might do it. We might need to.
Oh yeah, well at times, folks, if you're still watching, I'm sure you've had to shield your eyes with the play of the Bulls tonight. This has been a dominant Knicks performance. And Josh Hart said it for New York. We're not where we want to be right now. Well, this is a nice tune-up for them. Giddey left it short. He's had a tough night. 3 of 13 for the field, just 6 points. Sohan lost it. Kolek saved it.
Well, you got to wonder why he's even out there right now.
Yeah, I wonder if it's just to get a little bit of run and maybe get some minutes and get some running in there, but that time Kolek misses. Another offensive rebound for New York. It's Sohan, Alvarado, Kolek, runner.
Yeah, the Bills are going to call timeout.
Well,
watching videotape, and Rick Brunson did a great job. Somebody just threw a shoe on it.
Well, Dillingham lost it, and then they kicked it out of the lane. And now Scott Foster just threw it to the sideline.
Oh, my goodness.
Bulls are playing 4-on-5. Here is Ulbrich with a nice lay-in. Good post move. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, you see some crazy things.
Here is Alvarado. Went to Christ the King High School here in New York and Queens. Once put up a quadruple-double in his high school days.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that Modest is out there as well as Giddey.
Modest taking a three. In and out on that triple attempt. Tipped out to the sideline for Dillingham. Ulbrich, nice fake. Missed it, got it back, lays it in. You got Kolek still out there with Sohan, Diawara, Alvarado, and Pacome Dadier, another Frenchman who was a former teammate of Noah Senge's in Germany. There he is, missing the three. And Sohan tried to save it, but he was out of bounds. It's because of a perfect storm of ejections, disqualifications, and injuries. And Sexton was one of the 3 remaining tied. He ended up scoring 40 that night over at Barclays Center.
Well, how about UConn women going down tonight to South Carolina? They broke their 54-game win streak, 62-48. It wasn't even close.
Dawn Staley gets the best of Gino Auriemma again. What a passing of the torch that's been. Remember, Gino was Dawn's coach when she was coming up at Team USA, and obviously they have basically grown up together in women's basketball, and Dawn is certified as it stands right now. There's a nice finish.
Yeah, they got into it at the end of the game.
There's a little jarring between those two, yep. They got
it as well.
Lauren Betts and the bigs on that group.
Yes.
That is a really talented. I mean, listen, that has been a talented program for the last 7 or 8 years now. Interesting note on the men's side, we have a possibility if Illinois and Michigan advance to have the first NCAA final on the men's side between conference opponents since your Oklahoma Sooners played Danny Manning and the Miracles, right?
Yeah, and I've been really surprised by that because that was in 1988. And I thought you'd see more. I thought at least it'd be two or three times.
You would think a couple of ACC teams would have squared off in the championship or something.
But, you know, I did not know that there has not been any since our 1988 game between Kansas.
You are a no, and Huckporty is in, Ariel Huckporty. You have not been used to many games like this. Ethan Cooperson passes along another great note. The largest loss for the Bulls in series history. They're trying to avoid some dubious history tonight as they trail by 40.
That game is a little bit different. That was when the Monstars took our brain away, and we weren't the real Bulls at that point.
Suddenly you're all laid up at that point.
Yep. But you know what? That was a championship year.
Yeah, so you have nights like that.
So you have nights like that. I mean, you know, but you know, that was a team. Like I said, they felt like they had to have home court advantage to beat us, and you know,
they took it seriously.
We didn't.
Williams inside, nice move.
There you go, Patrick Williams. Start going inside more.
We have just not seen a whole lot of interior play. It's been a lot of settling for outside shots for Patrick, as we talked about the other night. We looked it up. He has only taken 20 mid-range jumpers all season long. Remember, this was a guy
used to be a strong point.
That was a really strong suit for Patrick. We were making comparisons to Kawhi Leonard's mid-range game, and obviously when DeMar DeRozan got a hold of Patrick, there was a lot of focus on the mid-range game because of his size and length, and that has just not been a part of his game anymore.
Well, they encourage three-point shooting, you know, and these guys are shooting threes. They would rather have threes than twos, and you know, I just think it's just not efficient to just rely on that part of your game. You've got to get some twos. You've got to balance it out a little bit because you're not making those shots. I mean, the Bulls right now are 9 for 31.
From three,
From three-point line. And most nights it's like that. But that's what we talked about. That's another area that they're going to have to find some shooters. They're going to have to get some shooters out here.
As you said, Josh Giddey is a legitimate weapon if you can use him in some unique ways, but no matter how you want to use him, you have to have shooters around him. If you're going to play this drive and kick style, or even if you try to use him out of some post maneuvering next season, you've got to have shooters no matter.
That's one of the things I think that's keeping him out of the league is being a consistent outside shooter. He does everything else really, really well, but I'd like to see if he can shoot some threes and knock some shots down and be an outside shooter.
Rebound to Ulbrich. He's out there as he gets fouled. They'll go to the line. McClung, Williams. At the NBA level, he's shooting like 20%, 25% from three. At the G League level, he did shoot almost 40%.
I won't even buy into that. It's opportunity and having the confidence to take those shots.
Disregard his NBA numbers.
At the G League level, he's got the green light. He's got confidence to do those shots. But when you come, if you make one mistake or you miss a shot, you're coming out of the game. You can't play that way. But I would really take a good look at him and see what he could do. There's got to be something. And there's Yuki right there. He's another guy. He's another guy you got to take a look at, too. I mean, both these kids can play, man. They can play.